Okay, Marty, here we are at 1441 Lakewood Drive in Bettendorf, and I want to emphasize that we're actually dealing with a slab home, so there is no basement. We've got replacement windows in the front here. Of course, we've got a fireplace here in the living room, and I'm just going to pan around so you can kind of get an idea of where we're at here. Ceiling looks okay here. They're using some form of knockdown on their ceiling. I think that is not a stain. I think it's maybe the light in here. So let's head back into this kitchen area here. And you can see that we've got our cabinetry, and I'm going to check that out in a little bit here, but we do not have a dishwasher. Stainless steel sink, shallow basin, so I don't think they paid very much for that. And then down here, they cut this out, and I don't know if you can see very well, but it kind of goes down into the slab, I guess. They do have a grinder, so that's good. As far as the cabinets go, they are, wow, they're full extension and they're dovetailed. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to see that, and I think there probably is some form of like a soft close feature on them. 3/4 inch shelving, so that is good. I like that. And obviously they've got recessed lighting in the kitchen here, newer fan fixture, and then I'm just going to give you a look out over the kitchen sink. You can see a large patio that's got some cracks in it and that kind of thing. And the fencing around that thing looks like it needs to be fixed, and I don't know if that's this property's fencing or not. Now I'm heading back, fireplace is here, and I'm heading back this way. And we can see a stacked washer and dryer here. And then they've also got, must be a scratch and dent of some sort. It's been used pretty hard. And then I do not know what this panel is. I can't tell you if it's a Federal Pacific or not, but I can tell you that anybody, if I'm representing them, we need to get that panel off there and see what it's like inside. And if it's a Federal Pacific, we may want to change our attitudes on that. Here's I just pulled that back. So we've got an 80% efficient furnace here. And it says installation date 1996, and that could very well be. There's some evidence of some moisture here, but it doesn't appear to be an ongoing problem. So I'll take you back in the back here, and this must be their, I'm not sure I know what, we were in the front living room there. We've got 2 closets here, so this must be a master back here, is all I can think of. And it's a large, large room. And you can see there's some stuff that they've got left over. We have supply in the floors. And then it looks like we've got some form of vent up there. I have no idea what that would be. And then you've got access to the rear yard out here. And they did spray this yard. The dandelions were knocked down by the spray, some kind of weed killer or whatever. And I'm going to take a look out back here real quick. I'll give you a separate front exterior also. But I want you to be aware that this has been treated for termites. You can see the pattern here. And in what I'm going to be sending you, it actually indicated that in the year 2000, the east wall of the kitchen was entirely replaced. because of termites. And here we have, it's been recently painted, probably, I'm no expert, but I think they probably needed to do some additional sanding on this. Our air conditioner does not have an age on it. Sometimes you can plug in the model and the serial number and get an idea of just what the age is there. I don't know if I've got a brand on this or not. I can't tell you that, but maybe you could get an idea if you plug that into the internet so you can find out. This looks like this would be the neighbor's fence here. This one to the back looks like it would be a neighbor's fence, and it's really in tough shape. The roof looks great. It looks really good. And what I'm seeing here is, you notice how the furnace, or the furnace, we've got this thing coming down from the soffit. So in most basements it's coming the other way. So it's coming down from up above, I think. So I'm not sure what that situation is. Then there's another pipe up there that looks newer. And I'm not sure what that's all about either. But so that's what we've got on this. We've got wood fascia and soffits that probably have to be kept painted as far as that goes. And then, like I say, I'll go out there. These sliders are definitely older, near the end of their useful lives. They did put a new vent in there. And then they had some replacement windows, but this window's been painted. But I don't know, it probably could be due for that paint job. Looks like my father-in-law, the way he used to paint, which was not good. And he didn't care, and I don't think they cared either, whoever did that. The carpeting is all new. The flooring looks all new inside here. So those are all pluses. I made sure to lock this. And I say I want to get another look, because that air conditioner, oh, here's our garage. So we'll get while we're back here, we might as well look at this. One car garage. And this is probably, this could be the main, I don't know though. But trying to get an idea of just what this thing, they are all breakers. And I'm not sure what the amperage is on this coming in here. That's a 20, 25, 220. See, I'm thinking this could be a sub panel, but it sure feels like it could be a Federal Pacific, maybe. But don't hold me to that. Oh, here it is right there. You see it? Federal Pacific. And that's not good. They have a very bad reputation. Now we do have crawl space up here also. So I'll give you a look at that. And then as far as this floor, they have poured this concrete. And you can see there's a vent here for heating the garage, which would make sense. So I think that this panel up here may very well be, could very well be a Federal Pacific. Now let's see what's behind here. Oh, this is access. Let me show you to the side here. This is access to this is for the stove and that kind of thing. And then we've got these that probably turn on for this is what I'm guessing. And it looks like the dryer is electric. So let's head back here. It's a KitchenAid refrigerator. Lordy sakes. That's pretty cool. And it looks newer. And the stove, let's see here. It's an electric stove, and there's no vent. So let's walk back here. So here's the clean out for the sewer. And I know that people have been into this sewer before because of the type of plug they're using. Okay, so here's the water heater. And then also they've got a high efficiency furnace here. So they must have two furnaces on this. And this is this looks much newer. I don't know what that says up there. 3 of 2016. But that furnace looks really good. And that's a high efficiency unit. And they're taking those pipes straight up. So I'll bet you that's what that intake and exhaust was up above there, possibly. And then here's our central air. This is where this is tied in. And so we have a second bedroom here. Here's our heat source. And it looks like this would be the cold air return up here, possibly. Here we have two heat sources here in this bedroom. And we have traverse types of windows here. And then here's that was the front bedroom we were just in. This is the front middle bedroom. And we've got one supply here. All new fixtures here. And then here's the bath. I'll give you a look at the shower here. It's a ceramic surround with a tub shower unit here. Interesting home. I wasn't prepared for this big thing back here, and I wasn't prepared for this furnace. So it must have its own heat thing, and we've got a crawl space up here, and then I think we also have a crawl space back here. Yes, we do. So we've got two separate crawl spaces, and I'm sure we probably got two different roof systems there, and we'll go into more detail on that when we'll take it outside. All right, that's all I've got right now. I'll get this out to you. Thanks.